Welcome back to the JMack, your favorite fullback, former Chicago Bears.
And Nate Vash, betterly known as the Interceptor, number 31, former Chicago Bears cornerback.
Yes, the JMack and Nate Vash Show, 89 WLF. If you want to get in on the conversation, it's 312-591-8900. Go to the phone lines. We got my good buddy, Bill Evans, on the line. Bill, how you doing, man?
Hey, Jay, how you doing? How's things?
We're doing good, man. And Bill Evans is a 20-year, that's right, 20 years, veteran and lieutenant commander, Cook County Sheriff's Office, currently running for Cook County Sheriff, if I'm not mistaken, right, Bill?
That is correct. I'm running for Cook County Sheriff. I think we need to get very serious about law enforcement in our communities. Violent crime is not just in the city anymore. It's spread out to the suburban areas, gang crime, and all kinds of other things. So, yes, I'm running for sheriff, my friend.
Now, Bill, we got a question for you, man. And your job is, you've dealt with people's safety, not particularly on the football field, but people's safety in general. And me and Vash, right, we've been talking about concussions. And Barack Obama came out this week and said if he had a son, he's not sure if he would let him play football because so many new findings in concussions nowadays. Now, what would you do? Would you let your son play football?
I would. I think the biggest thing is I think that right now we're seeing a lot of movement towards safety in contact sports. And I'm hoping that trend continues, and I'm hoping that we make the sports as safe as possible. But the ironic part is these guys are getting bigger and faster and stronger, and the blows are becoming a little bit more significant. So I would let if I had a son, I would let him play football. But obviously, I would do everything I could to monitor the situation as closely as possible.
Yeah, and Bill, Nate Vash here. I just actually want to shift gears just for 1 second and just talk to you about your track record when it comes to becoming the next Chicago sheriff and just some of the challenges that come with that job.
Well, there are a lot of challenges. I mean, as you know, Cook County is the second largest county in America. We have approximately 128 municipalities in Cook County, and including the city of Chicago, which from time to time will require the assistance from the Cook County Sheriff's Office. So there is a huge responsibility here. We're seeing violent crime excel in the metropolitan area, and it's only really going to be a matter of time, fellas, before we start to see that migrate out into areas that are suburban areas with smaller law enforcement agencies. And my feeling is this: after 20 years of spending time in a law enforcement agency, I worked in gang crimes, I worked on SWAT, I've worked as a patrol officer, as a patrol supervisor. If we don't get a hold of this problem now, how are we going to correct it later on? And that really is my concern at this point.
Yeah, I agree, Bill. And living here in Chicago for so many years, and it's almost bad turning on the news, because every time you turn on the news, it's a different, something new is happening. It's a different homicide. Every time you turn on the news, something bad is happening. And, it's getting ridiculous. It's really getting out of control. It's really turning into the Wild Wild West. And, I see that you actually have a lot of experience dealing, like you said, on the SWAT team and different things like that. So what are some of the things that you would put in place if you was to receive that honor of becoming a new sheriff of Cook County?
Well, the first thing that I would do is, we, as the Sheriff's Office, we maintain the Cook County Jail. What I'm hearing from there is that they're drastically understaffed there, and this is something that we need to improve upon. We need to improve upon the staffing levels in our courthouse. When people come to Cook County and they go to a county courthouse for a business reason, or whether they go there to be a juror, or whatever they're going to attend when traveling to a Cook County courthouse, we want to make sure that they're as safe as possible. We have to start looking a little harder at homeland security issues, and we definitely have to start paying a little bit more attention to our schools and facilitating safe plans for our schools. I spent a lot of time in the private sector doing safe schools concepts and safe school training, and I'd like to bring that to Cook County. There truly is no more valuable concept than our children. Am I right, guys?
Oh, yeah, totally. Without a doubt.
So these are some of the things I would like to do. You know, I spent a lot of time in the field. I spent a lot of time in specialized units. And without wanting to give the whole playbook away, I think that the plans that I had as a career law enforcement officer and as somebody who's been out there and has the pulse of the community at my fingertips, I think that we can do some great things.
Yeah, I agree with you, Bill. And you're a guy that has on-the-job training. I think that's invaluable. So you've been there. I mean, you've been in those critical situations. You know, I see you're also a member of the hostage barricade team as well for 16 years. So you're a guy who's been in the trenches. And I think, you know, if you have a guy in place that's actually been in those situations, he knows the outcome and he's equipped to make better decisions as opposed to what's been going on now. So best of luck to you, Bill. You got my vote, man. And me and Vash really do appreciate you calling in the show.
Well, I really appreciate you guys having me. We're having a fundraiser on February 28th at Maywood Park Racetrack. If you guys are in town and you want to stop on by, give Michelle or Maria a call, and we'd love to have you out as our guest, fellas.
All right, Bill. Thanks a lot, man.
Sounds
Take
good.
care.
You guys are the best. Thank you.
All right. Once again, Bill Evans running for Cook County Sheriff, calling on his thoughts weighing on concussions and what we need to change here in Chicago. Go to the phone line real fast before we take a break. We got Russell.